The trial of a man accused of killing 7 people while driving on meth began this morning in Salem. It happened in May 2023 when a semi-truck driver ran off I-5 and hit a passenger van. Thomas Schultz joins us from the Marion-County Courthouse. Thomas, what was it like in that courtroom today?
Yeah, well, China, it was emotional. There were dozens of family members of those victims there, and there were a lot of tears and muffled sobs as many for the first time heard a recount of what happened that day. Now, on May 18th, 2023, 54-year-old Lincoln Smith was driving a semi-truck along I-5 when prosecutors say he drove off-road full speed into a van carrying 11 people. That van then ran into another semi-truck. 7 people died. All were farm workers. In court today, prosecutors look to reach a guilty verdict on 7 counts of manslaughter in opening statements and 3 counts of assault. Prosecutors say Smith was driving his truck while high on meth. After the crash, they say a trooper found drugs in Smith's belongings.
Mr. Smith chose to use methamphetamines the day before he was driving through the state of Oregon on I-5.
Prosecutors say Smith later tested positive for meth, cocaine, and fentanyl in his blood, though defense attorneys argue that while Smith did party and take drugs the day before the crash, he was not impaired at the time of the crash. Instead, they say Smith was tired and fell asleep while trying to pull off I-5.
And we intend to show that the state will not be able to meet their burden, that they will not be able to prove the mental state.
And the defense argues, too, that if Smith is found guilty, it should not be for those counts of manslaughter, but instead for criminally negligent homicide.